What's up guys? Today we are here at Magnaflow's headquarters in Oceanside, California. More specifically, we're at their R&D facility getting a custom one-of-one exhaust built for the CT5-V Blackwing. They do not make this exhaust for the public and they're making it exclusively for our Blackwing that could be yours. So let's check it out. Let's see what they're doing. All right guys, like I mentioned, this is a fully custom exhaust. Usually, you put an order in for an exhaust from Magnaflow, it goes through their order process and it gets shipped to your door, but this is completely custom and they're building it from scratch. So Jose is currently working on the exhaust. He's piecing it together, getting it all mocked up, tack welding stuff, adding the valves, getting everything, just to look right. And then he's gonna finish weld it. So let's look and see what he's got going on over here. So right now he's adding the tips, and this is where you'll really be able to see the difference. The factory exhaust tips are kind of like a square, round, triangular shape, and there's quad tips, but these are gonna be some bigger, more aggressive round tips. And basically right now he's marking it, lining things up to make sure that the tips are lined up properly. And like I said, since it's fully custom, you gotta make sure that it sits perfectly and that it basically takes a good shape coming out of the car. And that's exactly what Jose's doing right now, so. All right guys, so this back here is where all the fabrication happens. So Jose was doing the mock-up on the car back there, but on this side of the wall is where a lot of the tubing is, a lot of the cutting. You can see there's a chop saw right here. And then this is where they do the finish welding. So yeah, we'll show a lot of that stuff right now because it's honestly a beautiful process of how all of this stuff comes out. So you guys can see Jose's still working on the passenger side of the exhaust, but we've got the driver's side all mocked up and tack welded. And you can see now we have big round tips. These are the black chrome tips. You can see how nice they look. They stick out just enough, and you can see the Magnaflow logo right here also. The piping is all super nice. There's also this really cool like brace between both of the pipes right here. And then this pipe is the bypass with the valve in it. So this is what goes into making a custom exhaust. It's basically just lots of cutting, lots of measuring, lots of tack welding, repositioning. He's using some pretty fancy stands and sort of like shims, looking at it from far back to make sure that it all looks nice. Because like I said, he's making it all from scratch. So that's what makes, this look how it does, is Jose here. So I'll let him finish it up. All right guys, so we just got both sides mocked up and tack welded up and the fitment is perfect. So now Jose is removing them to take them over to the bench so that he can do the finish welding on them, which is basically does the welding that finishes the exhaust. So it's all the way around, completing the entire axle back. And then we'll be able to bring it back over here, install it on the car, bolt it up, and then we can drive it. Hear how it sounds. All right, so they just finished welding the two sides of the axle back and they're currently installing it for final time. And once it's mounted up and the car's on the ground, we'll be able to start this thing up and hear it. Guys, if you want to win this Blackwing with a one-of-one Magnaflow axle back, full custom, head over to freedomstreetgarage.com, claim your entries. This whole fit, this hat, this shirt, buying any of it can get you entries towards winning this Blackwing right here. So shop now, stop what you're doing, freedomstreetgarage.com, grab a shirt, grab a hat, grab anything, you're entered. All right guys, we just got the Blackwing on the ground. The new exhaust is on and it's time to drive this thing. So let's hop in it and see how the car sounds with the new exhaust. All right guys, I just got a chance to drive the CT5-V Blackwing with the custom Magnaflow exhaust for the very first time, and let me tell you, it sounds amazing. And if you want to be the person that owns this car with that custom one-of-one exhaust, just tap the link, head over to freedomstreetgarage.com, shop now. A hat, a shirt, like I said, any of it's going to get you instant entries towards taking this thing home. Let's make you our next winner, and thanks for watching, guys.